to it. And the grid is set. The grid is set for qualifying. So I'll quickly run through it because I've got the results right in front of me. On pole, we have June Baraband, Skittle Peak in P2, Wolfer in P3, Coolboy in P4, Remain in P5, Striker in P6, Grandson Nips in P7, QV Tuxi in P8, Quiet Cake in P9, and I Crossed You in P10, because that is our top 10 reversed from a quali. We also have, I'm just trying to get these comments up, sorry. And then we have the back 10, who is our back 10 are Red Bull Moose, Noodle, Red Bull Moose in P11, Noodle Marble in P13, It's Not Me It's You in P13, Maniac in P14, Jace F1 in P15, Cheap Trick in P16, Kiwi Asbro in P17, Rolling Thunder in P18, Bill Battlers in P19, and Racer OCE in P20. Welcome back to the chat, everybody. Hope you're in for a cracking one. We're about to get into the 25%er, and the formation lap is on. It is free tyre choice, so who's gonna go on what tyre? It's free tyre choice, so it could be anyone's game. Mediums, got mediums to soft. It's probably the better strategy to do. What I would possibly do, or do you want to take those softs longer?
Hey.
Howdy, Moose. What's the problem?
It didn't let me load in, so I'm going to have to close the game and reopen it, so I need all the drivers to jump out. We will reset the lobby once again.
Okay, so we're going to have a red flag again because the host hasn't been able to load in. So we're going to have a red flag for the time being, and we'll get it back up.
Keep the stream going.
Okay, alright. So we're going to keep the stream going, and we're just going to just quit the main menu. And we'll wait for Moose to get the lobby all set back up and everything ready to go. So we do apologise, but these things happen, and not much you can do about it. So if any drivers are still listening and you haven't already, please abort the race and back out if you can, so we can get this going underway ASAP. And we'll look for the people who do play F1 at home and want to have a look at what's in the podium pass today. And this is what we have. We've got some interesting helmets. This is a really nice helmet. It reminds me a lot of Lewis's helmet. I'm pretty sure this is like a replica. No, 100%. It's Storm Surge, and it's got like all the the stripes and stuff that look, and it looks a lot like Lewis's helmet. Then got some sponsors in here. A new livery, Veteran. That is not a bad livery. That is a nice My Team livery. Might have to chuck that in for myself. And then we've got another one here, Digital, which it kind of just looks like, I don't know, when you hang the paint bucket and you just poke a hole through the bottom and you just let it swing over your canvas. That's what this car looks like. There's a bunch of random splotches of paint everywhere.
Are all the drivers out?
It's an interesting one. I have no idea because I've also left the lobby.
Okay.
We also have Halo here called Breakout. Quite nice little inside Halo there. We'll have a look at these two liveries in print. Reckon that could look good if you change the colours on it, because that maroon / burgundy on it is disgusting. And then an X-ray suit. That's uh, just getting everything sorted. We're having a bit of trouble with the lobby connection. So we had to red flag it, and we decided just to keep the stream going to save all this little
It'll
stuff.
take 5 seconds.
Yep. We're just getting back into the lobby. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get back into the lobby here.
Seriously?
Yep.
Why?
Session no longer exists. I'll try another invite.
Hang on. Here you go. The one I'm sending you right now.
Alright, there we go. And nothing to worry about. We're back in the race. And I'm assuming you're going to need the grid again. Once everyone
That would be very helpful. If drivers can hear us from Tier 4, do not ready up yet.
Yeah, please do not ready up until Moose says we've got the green light. Just stage everything, because if someone readies up and then another driver's like, oh, they've ready up, everyone starts ready up, and then we've got a little bit of a problem on our hands.
Yeah.
So just wait until you have been told to ready up. And we're just waiting on a couple more drivers to get in here. We're just missing the Mercs and Esteban Ocon.
Alright, we will just run through the grid when you're ready, Venti.
Righty, so for pole, it is June Baraban.
Yep.
And then in P2...
You know it's Juna Barbarian, yeah?
Is it?
Yeah. Anyway, go, continue.
Wow! P2, we've got Skidall Peak.
2 seconds. Yep, third.
Third is Wolfer.
Not in the session yet. Fourth.
Cool Boy.
Put him there for now. Next.
It is Remain.
Yeah.
Striker 9.
Yep.
Grandson Nips.
Yep.
Tuxie.
Tuxie. Yep.
Quiet Cake.
Yep.
I crossed you.
No, you didn't.
We did.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's it. We're just waiting on Wolfer to get in. So, and he.
No. We need the rest of the grid as well, dude.
Oh, the rest of the grid. Apologies. P11 yourself.
Yeah.
P12 Noodle and Marvel.
Yeah.
P13 it's not me, it's you.
Yeah.
14 Maniac.
Yeah.
P16 Sheep Trick. P15 JSF1.
Yeah.
P16 is Sheep Trick.
Yeah.
P17 Kiwi Asbro.
Yeah.
Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
Bill Battlers.
Yeah.
And Racer OCE.
Alright, and Woofer now he's in the session was P3, yes?
Yes, Wolfer was P3.
Alright. Confirm changes to the grid. Alrighty, all tier 4 drivers ready up.
Alrighty, tier 4, if you're watching or listening, it is time to ready up.
Bye, mate.
Alright, have a good one, Moose. We'll see you later. Alright, we've got 18 laps here of the Red Bull's ring circuit. Pretty keen for it. Let's see what happens. What carnage, and is it because it's on dynamic weather, and we've had a couple of lobby restarts, so it could now be raining. It could be wet weather. Who knows? what's up for us at the moment as we get into it. We're just waiting on a couple of drivers to ready up. There may be some poor connections because there's a couple of drivers currently in from Tasmania, and the what is it? The cables that go under the back straight or something like that have been cut. So there's a bit of a problem there with their connections at the moment down in Tasmania, but hopefully it doesn't cause too much problems. But we're getting into it. I've got the stream up. I can see your comments. See you, Dino420. How's it going, mate? How's your day been? Are you keen to watch Tier 4? And to everyone else who is in the chat, let me know how your day going. I'm assuming a couple of you guys are the drivers and you guys just want to see what's going on around the track. But that's alright. That's alright. So, we're getting into it now. We've got the track on. Let's see. Oh, it was blue skies. Now it's a bit gloomy. There's still some blue in there, but possible chance of rain. There's a possible chance of rain. So we'll have a look at that. We'll see what's going on there. Hello, Charlie Weldridge, who I'm assuming is I crossed you. How you going, mate? I hope you have a good one. You're starting P10 on the grid at the moment. You're on pole for the main race. Let's see what you can do here. Let's see what you can do here. So formation lap is on, and we'll run you through the grid. Yep. So is there? Yeah, people are on stuff, which is good. Just didn't want to make sure I was like looking at something, and it's like, no, they're not on stuff. They're on inters. So. Ooh, alright. Only 3 drivers are on the medium tyres. Only 3. So, we've got Grandson Nips in P7. We've got It's Not Me, It's You in P13. And Maniac in P14. On meds. Everyone else is on soft. Everyone else is on soft. So, this is our top 10 reversed from the original qualifying. We've got June Baraban, Skittle Peak, Wolfer, Coolboy, Ramin, Striker 9, Grandson Nips, QV Taxi, White Cake, I Crossed You. This is just the normal bottom 10 from qualifying. We've got Red Bull Moose in the McLaren, followed by Noodle Marble, his teammate. We've got It's Not Me, It's You in the Ferrari, Maniac in the Alpine, Alpine. We've got Jace F1 in the Alpha Tauri. We've got Sheetrick in the Alfa Romeo. Rolling Thunder in the the W12 Mercedes. We've got Bill Battlers in the FW like 70, I think it is, or something like that. Racer OC in the, I don't know what it is with the hash, but it's like a VF01 or something. I think that's what the hash is called it. And then we've got the Aston Martin AMR 01 because it was the first year that Aston Martin ran. So we'll run on board and look at that beautiful camera shot. We're just gonna hide the tires at the moment because it just can be a little bit in the way, and we'll show this just for like the first couple of laps until we get going. But we have 5 red lights, and it is away we go here for the sprint race. June Baraban gets a good start, and Alpine looks like he got a good start at the back there. And what's going on here is they're going to turn 1. Oh, there's a big dent from a McLaren. Big stand. I don't know who that was. That could have been Red Bull Moose. Doesn't look like it. Some cars are losing out. That doesn't look like they have front wings. That was a big stand into turn 1, but a lot of people made it in clearly. Oh, there's a car into the wall. There's a Ferrari going crazy back here. What was that? And they're all off track. There's cars galore everywhere. And Jesus, they're 3 wide, 2 wide. How are they down in there? I don't know what happened there. They're now all side by side. We'll have a look. We'll get the gap up. Noodle Marble drop positions. Cutting corner for Jace F1, and we'll have position changes. So biggest winners / losers at the moment. Skittle Peak, Wolfer, Biggest losers is It's Not Meant You and Noodle Marvel, both losing 7 positions. Some people have gained up 2. June Baraband stays in the lead. Cool Boys made up 2 positions. I think we've seen a spin. No, it's just a very slow. We've got 2 people in this pitch. We've got Rosa OCE, and we've also, that was an Alpine. That was an Alpine into the wall. I just saw. No, Skidall Peak. It was Skidall Peak. I've just seen go flying into the wall, and he's just sitting in a very awkward position. Jesus, I don't know what happened there, but that was scary. Alright, we'll get the tyres up now. There's a predicted pit stop strategy. 1 stop, soft to med, or soft to hard. Don't go hard. Do not. Okay, It's Not Meant You. Gonna do the rest of the race on the hard. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, we'll jump back up top. We'll have a look. Scanning through the grid. At what our closest little battle is, and it looks like it's this battle right here between Ramin, Woofer, and Striker. So right on board, and it looks like those cars are going wide as hell. We'll just sit with these boys for the time being and see if any moves or anything like that are going to be made. DRS is inactive this lap. 2 of them got DRS. Who's that? We see Striker. He's got DRS. Where's he going? Is he going to make the move up into turn 1? We see a Racer OC off. He was looking for the inside. Ooh, was there a lunge from the Red Bull? We've got a VSC. Ooh. VSC. So we've got a virtual safety car for the time being. And people need to slow down. Slow it down, lads. Back off the accelerator. Just let the car roll around a little bit. That's all you really need to do. Just let the car roll. Let it just back off. No need to go crazy. So, will we see people into pits? Maybe. Maybe. So we see It's Not Meant You into the pits and Racer OCE into the pits once again. He is lucky enough. Unfortunately, it's only a virtual. So it looks like, yeah, he's gonna get lapped here, which is very unfortunate. Or maybe, so he's going to avoid just being lapped. Wolfer is into the pits. Kiwi Adsbro, and oh, we're green flag, radio. Cool Boy has gotten into the lead somehow. I didn't see that, I do apologize. Oh, and look at, oh no. Oh no. If you're seeing what I'm seeing on track, it's raining. It is raining. This could be chaotic. When do the drivers want to come into pit? When are they going to decide to pit? Because I don't know how long you're going to be able to stay out there on, like, as much as you're in fresh tires. The track is getting extremely wet. It's not extreme weather, but you are not gonna, yeah, Skittle Pig's he's already onto him. He's already onto him. We say, oh, Ramin's died. Ramin, oh no, Ramin has lost it out of turn 8. And he's got a proper safety car. A full course safety car. So now, has Race E been lapped? He has been lapped. Now the thing is, oh no, wait. He has, okay, so he's not been lapped, alright, because I was about to say, there is a new rule implementing, if you have been lapped and you were within, like, the top 10 of cars, you have to pit when the safety car is coming in, but luckily he's in front of everyone, so it does not matter. Ramin's not having a good night, and look at them all flooding into the pits like no tomorrow. Flooding into the pits like Queensland currently flooding. Wowza. So, everyone's into the pit up. If you haven't, I don't know, I think the people who haven't pitted are like, they've gone around. So, we've got a safety car, we've lost Ramin, we've had a bit of chaos here and there already, we've had a VSC already, and we're gonna see what happens here. We'll have a look at position changes, but I think I'll wait until everyone comes into the pits and then have a look at position changes, because It's Not Meant You has stayed out. I'm assuming that's because he wants to, like, get around and then pit to save him from being lapped or something like that. So we're jumping on. Coolboy has to wait for some reason. What? What? Okay. Okay, Codemasters. Okay, you do you. Codemaster's doing Codemaster things, and just like, nah, you're not pitting. I don't know what you thought you were doing, but you are not pitting. So we'll just have a look at as everyone. So apart from It's Not Me, It's You, who I think, yeah, he was able to make it around. He should be into the pits this lap, and he'll be into the pits to change over to Inter. Same with, yeah. So we'll right on board. Yeah, he's into the pit, and we'll have a bit of a pit lane cut. Ooh. So he's into the pits. Alright, well now we'll have a look at position change. So detail, gap, no, it's not this one, it's interval, it's position change. Biggest winner, Bill Butters, up to P6. Biggest losers, Skittle Peak, Noodle Marble, Tuxie, Grandson Nips, and Woofer. Winners, Jace, Maniac, Rolling Thunder, moved up 8 positions. Red Bull Moose moving up 3 positions. Cheap Trick moving up 9 positions. Bill Butler's moving up 12 positions. Striker 9 moving up 1 position. iCrossed moving up 6. Quiet Cake moving up 6. June Baraban losing out. Just a Cool Boy there. And then Cool Boy is currently leading. So, we have position change. We've got no penalties. We've got a drive-through for Noodle and Marvel. Oh, that's unfortunate for Noodle. So we've got one major penalty, which is a drive-through. Everyone is on inters. We've got Skittle Peak. He really, I think maybe he may have jumped the gun. Like he got in trouble or out of spin because he like was onto inters as soon as it started raining, and I would have expected him to be up here in like the top 3, but he's not. So something's gone wrong there, and he's yeah, had to drop back unfortunately. So, and 2 stops, 3 stops for a couple of the guys, but we'll just sit on tyre and hold up just. Alright, safety car is in this lap. So that's unfortunate for It's Not Me, It's You and Racer OC. Oh, I don't know, Racer OC might be able to catch up if he gets a move on. When is Cool Boy gonna back the grid up though? So we'll get the telemetry enabled for this, and we will have a look at what happens here, because we just wanna see, because we've had some instances in the past where we've seen drivers go and then stop. Alright, so he's gone. He's gone out of the final corner. He's have to brake for that final corner. Alright, he's gone. Yeah, and he has gone, and he hasn't necessarily gapped the field necessarily. Oh, we see Quiet Cake. Quiet Cake's gonna look for the inside. No, he backs out. He does the right thing. Backs out. Racer OC has a 3-second. But oh, look at this Quiet Cake. He's on the button. He's on the button. When he's got the outside line into turn 3. June Baraban's still there. He turns in. He has the overlap. Oh, Quiet Cake and June Baraban make contact. June Baraban, oh, it was nearly lost multiple positions there because he nearly ended up in a wall. We've got Striker 9. He's got the outside line again, which is the preferred line. He makes the move done. Yes, he does. What about Bill Battles on June Baraban? Nah, the Bill is a little bit far away. Oh, we see Red Bull Moose. Nope. What about GB Tuxie on Jace F1? They're just settling out. I'm expecting to see, oh, who's that side by side? What is this going on here, lads? You don't necessarily want to be side by side through here. especially in the wet. We've got 8, we're at lap 8, we've already seen a VSC and a safety car, and everyone's just going to miss the apex of that corner. Everyone. Kiwi Asbro on Noodle and Marble, what happened here? I know Noodle and Marble's into the pits. So Kiwi Asbro, yep, obviously made that position up. We've got Red Bull Moose on Sheep Trick out of the into turn 1. Oh, and who's that? That's an Alpine. That's an Alpine into the wall. That's Skidall Pig again. No, that's Maniac. Maniac is into the wall, and we've got another safety car. Another safety car, and it's only lap 9. Jesus. You win some, you lose some. It has not been the greatest night for Maniac, so he has a penalty, and he's into the pits now. So we'll see how he goes. Is anyone else going to pit? Does anyone else have damage? Do they think it's full wet weather? No, it is not full wet weather. If you pit for full wet, you are a city duffer. Pitting for the full wets is not the right decision. We'll have a look. We'll get rid of the military for the time being. We're just going to sit here. We can hide UAE. And we're just going to sit on as everyone waits to catch up. And we just get some beautiful rain shots. Apologies. And it's so funny, like when you're like a safety car coming up to a corner and like the lead is coming up, because everyone's like full rampant, and then everyone kind of just like spreads, and then they form into single line. So like whoa, okay, all right, we got this. We know what we're doing. I just find it funny. I reckon F1 would be a lot weirder if you were to say implement like how NASCAR do it, with saying like two file, the inside line or the outside line, you know, like imagine that. It's just like at Red Bull Ring, you just got like some cars like on the inside line and the outside line, just like going side by side, battling, or like not even battling, just like under safety car, and they're just side by side the whole time. Or when like the safety car's in, and you just see them just, oh, be something. Looks like the McLarens are having fun with understanding what track limits are, or advancing the track limits, and people are trying to warm up. Safety car's not in. I'm assuming it'll be in not this lap. Obviously, it won't be in this lap, but it will be in next lap. So safety car will be in a couple of seconds. Just gonna move that out of the way. I'm just gonna wait 2 seconds. We'll get everything back up, and I'm just gonna quickly hold up. There we go. Just gonna quickly do something real quick. My microphone's been caught up. Hold up. Alrighty, and we are back, and safety car is going to be in this lap. So we'll get up, we'll see where everyone's sitting. We'll get the military back at it already enabled. We'll go back here. When does he go? So he brakes for the final corner, and he goes, yep, He does that very nicely. So Cool Boy goes out of the final corner. And we already see what's happened back here. Nothing. Just run through the grid, see what's happening, see if anyone's making any moves. Especially up into turn 3 here. Nope. Nothing's really happening. It looks like more's happening back here. Oh no, we see Rolling Thunder on Tuxie on Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder still there. They leave room. Oh, they nearly collide. And Wolfer's on his outside there. I don't think he necessarily saw Wolfer there. So Skittle Peak makes a move up on Wolfer. I kind of think they're just like hanging about with each other. That's a move from Skittle Peak. And he did not successfully make that. That was a lunge and a half. That was never going to pay off. So, yeah. Race Skittle Pig is just... He's in struggle city right now. He's not having a good night. He is not having a good time. But we'll jump back up to say, how's Maniac? So Maniac's on the back of the grid. He's on potential here to, you know, possibly make up some big things in the race if he can. If say there's another safety car or something. We see the Aston Martin of Cool Boy. He is still leading only by 4/10. The gap is very close between him and I Crossed. And I don't know if that's just me, but it looks like there's no more rain out on the track. Might possibly... The track is still very wet because, I don't know, is it? No, not really. That track and oh, that is so annoying when Codemasters does this to us. Like, puts in rain, comes out raining, blitzes down rain, and then next minute, oh no, it picked up again. What? Everyone just saw it like a couple of minutes ago. It stopped raining. It was not raining. But now it's just picked up again. Huh? So, it's a battle on for you know, the top 3 podiums. What about the battle? Who's this pitting? We see Grandson Nitz. What's he pitting for? He possibly has damage. Racer OC is also pitting. I mean, I know Racer OC is pitting for damage. So what's going for soft? Ooh. Okay. Brave call. Brave call. What about Racer OC? What's he put on here? He's got a threaded soft. Grandson Nips and Racer OC have pitted for soft. And we see I Cross You on Callboy. Oh, they're side by side into the corner. Oh, that could have... They both did back out. But yeah, that could have had potential for being worse. So it is an Aston Martin, a Williams and a Red Bull fighting for the top position at the moment. And there's a Spinella at the back there, Rolling Thunder and Wolfer. Or Rolling Thunder has dropped back to the back of the grid massively there. I think he maybe had a little bit of spin. Racer OC's gone straight off. Don't think the software necessarily ready to him yet. Alright, we are green flag racing. It is all clear. One key thing to notice is like when it's ready for the track, or like when the track's dry enough, and when DRS is enabled. DRS hasn't been enabled, so I don't think the track's quite dry enough yet, but we'll have a look. So, it's lap 15 of lap 18. We've only got 3 laps remaining of this sprint race, and then following the sprint race we will have a 50%er, and based off the original qualifying grid, which will see this man, I Cross You, sitting on pole position. So this is tier 4 of OSRL. We've currently got tier 3 running over on Twitch, but I don't reckon you should go watch them. I reckon you should stay here and, you know, chill out with me. We're the better tier anyway. Tier 4 is the better tier in OSRL, hands down. And then tomorrow night, alright, DRS is enabled now. Pitting like you could pit in for drives, but like it's at the point where like there's not that much left that you don't really have to do it. Like it's wet enough that the engines are still good enough, but it's not. You know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Especially, I'm keen to see this battle. There's a bit of a battling. Oh, that's only because people are pitting. But this is probably the strike. It's just like out of touch on the big battle for the lead here, which is just a little bit unfortunate. But everything else. Oh, there's spin. What's happened back here? Oh, there's a big. What is? Huh? Did he just do an anti-flip spin? No, he had not grandson nips. They would avoid him. They would avoid grandson nips. He's gone on to. I don't know what that was. That was a little bit chaotic there. So who? Cool Boy's pitting. I crossed you. What are you doing? For what? For what? That was. I'm sorry, but that was a very silly move. You would. Alright, Quiet Cake leads from June Barbarian to Bill Battlers. Red Bull Moose is moving up to P4. I don't think these guys are going to pit. I think they can stay out on the instance, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. So the people who have pitted for stocks, you've just lost yourself some points there, my guys. My friends. So, these people, some people have made up some big positions here. Quiet Cake, Bill Battlers, Red Bull Moose, Cool Boy is P5. Like, the track is very dry, but I feel like we'll see how it is. They don't seem like they're struggling too much. Quiet Cake seems like he's doing alright. We'll just ride on board. We'll have a look. Oh, there's a bit of a battle. We'll see this battle that's going on. I crossed. So I crossed obviously has a lot more grip. And with that striker and noodle marbles just like pushing and shoving. It was. So, Cool Boy is he's 2 seconds off Moose. I don't think he's going to make it to the podium. I don't think Red Bull Moose is going to make it to the podium either. But June Barbarian, so Quiet Cake's probably going to win this sprint race. What is Bill Battle going to do here? Oh, we've got a yellow sector and yellow flag. Who's that? That's Grandson Nips. He's on the softs and he's gone Spinella. So it's lap 18 of 18. Quiet Cake, he's only got a couple more corners. He's got 7 more corners to go, and he has taken home the sprint race for season 3 of OSRL. Rolling Thunder gets a time penalty. Oh yeah, we've got a couple of time penalties. We'll have a quick look. Can we have a look at that? No. Detailed penalties. We've got 3 seconds for June Barbarian. We've got 3 seconds for Grandson Nips, Tuxie, OCE, Wolfer, and then 3 seconds for Rolling Thunder. Where's Quiet Cake? Alright, here he is. He's coming around the final. He's coming into the final corner. We see some moves from Skittle Peak and Jace F1. So the stops definitely were the right move. Oh, Cool Boy gets it done. I cross you, but Quiet Cake, he comes to the line and he wins the sprint race. June Barbarian, oh, Bill Ballard is right behind him. Oh, that's very wide from Cool Boy. I crossed. So what happens along here? So Cool Boy gets the podium. I crossed gets a P4. June Barbarian drops down to P5. Striker moves up to P6. Red Bull moves P7. I think he unfortunately just missed out on the line, and they all come crossing along the line. So Race 33 and Tuxie drop out just a little bit because they had some penalties. What about Wolfer? Wolfer stays 17th. So Rolling Thunder, Cheap Trick, Wolfer, and Racer OC unfortunately missed out on points tonight. That is unfortunate. They did miss out on points. So, Bill Ballard's driver of the day, cannot disagree with that. Probably some other drivers who probably was a little bit more deserving of that, especially with what happened. But a Red Bull, a Williams, and a Aston Martin up on the podium. What a podium that is. That's like looking what a mixture of like Sergio Perez, Sebastian Vettel, and George Russell all up on a podium. What a podium that would be. So we're done and dusted with the sprint qualifying, with the sprint. Now it's on, just like normal race, the sprint, the 50%er, the 36 laps around here. Who's keen for it? We'll be back in just a couple of minutes once the grid and the lobby is all set up. We've got everything here. We've got 3-second penalties, a DNF for a mean, couple of good placements up. Bill Butler's P18 to P2. Don't think he would be disappointed with that. These are what the stops look like. Hard, hard, soft inters. It was an interesting little format. Got a couple of 5-second penalties, drive-throughs, warnings, stuff like that. Pit stops, soft, medium. Interesting strategies there. Alrighty, have a good one, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.